Hey everybody, totally unplanned video here. I know it's been a long time since I've updated, but work's been kicking my butt and I haven't been able to get as much done in the fish room as I would have hoped. But I saw some stuff happening in my tanks here that I kind of wanted to share, so here goes. So I know it's been a long time since y'all have heard from me. I've got a little bit of an update here on my 55-gallon guppy tank. I'm not entirely pleased with how this tank is going. We got some fish like this guy, well, this girl right here, that I'm a little worried about the tail fin. Like, it's not really displaying very well. She kind of looks like she's not really feeling all that great. Let me see if I can get her in focus here. Yeah, I don't know. One of the adult females, was looking pretty torn up. It actually looked like a larger fish had attacked her, which there are no larger fish in this tank. So that was a little weird. Trying to think if it might have been that one that I'm kind of focused in on there. Back in the back. If she'd turn a little bit so I could see her other side, I might be able to tell you. You can see that there's something wrong with her tail though, which is kind of why I think it might be her. Like, that caudal fin is looking a little ragged. Anyway, really not sure what's up with that. I did a pretty big water change, hoping that if it was just a water chemistry issue that it was going to get sorted out that way. Some of the first generation of fry to be born in this tank are starting to color up just slightly. It is really hard to get that guy in focus, but he's showing some inler colors. That's probably his daddy there, but yeah, I'm starting to see more and more color showing up on some of these little I don't know, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch fry that I can't focus on. This golden mystery snail here, the shell is either degrading or is not forming properly. I think it's degrading. There's actually what looks almost like a tear coming up from the body opening, which you're not going to be able to see from this angle, but Snail's still active, so I don't know. I had said in an earlier video that I was not going to be doing in-tank heaters. Well, there are drawbacks to space heaters too, and as it ends up, I'm doing in-tank heaters after all. And when I put this sucker in, I realized, much to my embarrassment, that back when I was so worried, thinking that there was some kind of a toxin in this tank that was affecting my snails, I think the water was just too cool. I didn't have a heater in, and the ambient temperature was just a couple of degrees cooler than it probably should have been. And I saw that as I was kind of dialing in the adjustments on this heater to get it to the right temperature. Depending on how that was going, the snails were either looking dead or back to their normal activity level. So I felt kind of dumb about that. I guess I'd never really had mystery snails in a tank that was too cool for them. So it kind of caught me off guard. Anyway. But what actually made me whip out my phone camera and start filming a video is something that I did not think I was ever going to see. I've got 4 adult mystery snails in here, and I had pretty well decided that they were all the same gender, because no matter how much room I gave them, no matter how much airspace at the top of the tank, they did not seem interested in laying eggs. And guys, I saw that and I was like, what the heck? And then I realized what it was. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I don't know if they're viable, but I finally got me a mystery snail egg clutch. I haven't had one of those. The last time I had a mystery snail egg clutch, I had actually ordered the clutch. Like, I've never actually had snails breed in, or mystery snails breed in my tank. So, woo! I'm gonna have to sort something out where they can kind of incubate and hatch in peace. Quarantine tank. There were two fish in here. There was that big pretty male right there, and then there was that sickly looking female right there. And at the moment, they're mostly in here just to keep things cycled and not put all my fish in one basket. But you can see there's a few more than two in here now. And some of the larger offspring are coloring up too. So yeah, basically I have serious overstocking issues. I don't want to say that I have 150 fish between a 55 and a 10 gallon, but let's just say that if they were still long enough for me to count them, if I got to like 120, at least 100 surely, it would not be surprising to me. So, that's the guppy problem, right? Some of the plants are doing all right. Some of them are not. I think some of the smaller snails have kind of died back for whatever reason. So the plants are finally picking up a little bit from that. Everything that I had tied down to lava rocks, except for that one well-behaved but raggedy Java fern, is coming loose. Yeah, I finally got reproduction on the water lettuce. I didn't actually think I was going to see that. Because this is Halloween, 2021. Weather's getting colder, and so I've got a tub set up. This is just a rope-handled tub for overwintering some plants from the pond, hoping I won't have to put out a ton of money next year buying plants. And I think I put in too much fish food to provide raw material for the plants, because yeah, water's cloudy and the air stone that I've got in for circulation building up a nice head of foam, so that's cool. But I've just got that tucked down underneath my rack of tanks. Yeah, so there's that. And then the other tank in the fish room that has water in it is a grossly overgrown bulb plant tank. So I need to get in there. I don't know how many of y'all knew you could propagate bulbs, but like the big plant that's kind of centered in the screen right now came out of that bulb right behind it. And if you give them a rich enough substrate that they don't need the bulb for nourishment anymore, they'll kind of split off. So you can see I've got some craniums. And, I suppose they're in the process of forming a new bulb. That's what it looks like. And some nymphaeas. Yep. Circulation here is provided by this little tiny sponge filter here. But yeah, I need to get in here and like snip off any runners that are still connecting to the bulbs, rescue my Aponogetons if at all possible. That may be too late. I don't know, I kind of just neglected this tank. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of my empty 10 gallons and move some of those bulb plants down to it. But anyway, that's where we are. The Java ferns have been just devoured by, I think the ram's horns are doing it. I suppose it could be bladder snails, but I really think it's some ram's horns. And they're still hanging on, but we gotta get them out and get them snail free and moved somewhere where they'll have a shot. Alright, so there's that gold mystery snail I was looking at earlier. You can kind of see on the bottom, just forward of the spiral, You can kind of see what it looks almost like a tear. And the whole shell, to me, it looks like it's very thin and wrinkly. None of the other snails are showing that symptom, so I don't really know what's up. And there's plenty of calcium in the water, so I really don't for a second believe it's calcium deficiency. But in any case, that's what's going on in the fish room right now. Yep. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you back for the next one. I've got a lot of new subscribers since the last time I posted. I want to thank y'all for showing up just by subscribing and watching, hitting like if you choose to, and commenting if you have something to say. Y'all are showing good support for a channel that honestly I could be putting more effort into. But thank you so much. Hope to see you back, making good things happen and better things to come. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.